If I can't see him, he can't see me. Hey, welcome back to more Persona 5 Royal! I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we started our investigation, infiltration, and perhaps even instigation of Shido's palace. Which is a very cool palace, I will say that much. Even if he's not very cool. And this time, well, we got some membership things that we gotta find. We got a membership card that we need in order to enter a restaurant so that we can go and mug someone for their ID, or for their letter of recommendation, something like that, I don't know. And we're gonna get a bullet hail. Pretty nice. Let's Magarla. So off screen, as I said I was going to do, and by that I mean I just gone back to my previous save, which was before this previous episode. Basically, this is the second episode of this recording session. So I got the money reading as well as the special fate reading. I forget what it's called. The fusion alarm one. Fusion alarm. That one actually costs 2,000. Seem to have dropped my membership card. Now we gotta use Third Eye. Go and track it down. Just follow his footsteps. Or her footsteps. I don't actually know who was the one saying this. You, I can tear your face off just because I'm in the area. Might as well. Ooh, Treasure Demon. Whee! Have we gotten this Treasure Demon yet? Is this Orlov? Emperor's Amulet. It is not, in fact, Orlov. And that is not the one I meant to grab. Let's try Mafrela. So you guys are weak to fire. Let me just grab my notes on Emperor's Amulet. And we'll just hope that Morgana can get another crit. There we go. Or not another crit. Obviously, we're going to grab it. The Emperor's Amulet is, well, what a surprise, an amulet that was worn by an emperor. Specifically, it was the talisman of Charlemagne. You know what? Just because I don't want to accidentally use them, you can fuck off, Tsukiyomi. So it may have a piece of the cross inside of it. Either that, or it does have, it probably used to have a bit of Jesus' mother Mary's hair in it, which is really weird. So this amulet was given eventually to the Bishop of Aachen, where it was made. Then it was given to Napoleon's wife, circulated with the Napoleons for a while, and eventually got returned to being a church relic after a decent amount of time. Give us all the Dines. I'm looking for a membership card. Thank you very much. So, very easy work there. And now we can head into El Restaurante. Welcome, sir. May I see your membership card? Let's just head in. We're fine. She's marked with a blue flower, reserved for special guests. Please refrain from sitting there.
This is...
Man, things are pretty damn luxurious in here. The food looks super good. Trying to get...
That must be the table.
Right. That influential politician comes here.
Why don't we have a seat at the table next to it and wait for him?
I'll go.
He may become guarded if we go in a big group.
Wouldn't it be odd with just one girl sitting there, though?
Does someone want to come with me?
That was my intention from the start.
I mean, dude, it's a restaurant.
What are you, a preschooler?
I was wondering why you were so excited about this.
Why isn't anyone asking me to do this?
All right, we're going in. Everyone else stay nearby. I'll give the signal when the time is right.
Man, what should I eat?
You can't get full off of food in a palace. He's as dumb as ever.
I can't read this.
I'll have the sautéed foie gras, a salad garnished with truffles, and roasted lamb, please.
I can't believe you can order so easily like that. Say, ain't we kinda young compared to the others here? They're all involved with Shido, yeah?
They seem to be major figures in the political and financial worlds.
On whose permission are you sitting there, brats?
Whose? I don't see any reserved signs or nothing here.
It'd be a nuisance if you'd make a racket next to my table. I wish to dine leisurely. Children like you who are simply hungry should leave.
What was that?
Skull, be quiet.
Sorry.
I apologize for our discourtesy.
If you understand, then go home.
Excuse me, but might you be Mr. Oe?
Indeed I am.
This will be an impudent request, but would you provide us a letter of introduction to Mr. Shido?
From the looks of it, you appear to be minors. Why do you need an introduction?
We wish to be granted an audience with him. His political ideology resonates so much with us. Of course, the same can be said about you, Mr. Oe.
You have quite the silver tongue for one so young. Not that I mind it. Are you a high school student?
Yes, sir.
Speaking of high schools, I've heard that some principal somewhere kicked the bucket. He supposedly tried to leak Mr. Shido's name. Had he simply obeyed, he could have remained in the upper echelons. To think he would cast all that away. An elite such as myself can't even fathom why someone would do such a thing. If you pledge your loyalty, you're given the honor of selecting those who would have mental shutdowns.
Did you ask Mr. Shido to trigger a mental shutdown in someone as well?
More or less.
Considering your caliber, I would assume that the target must have been someone quite important.
Important? No. The target himself was nothing that impressive.
Oh, you must be being modest.
You recall the subway accident early last spring? The one I had targeted was that engineer.
That was you?
It was to take out the president of some company and a diplomat who sided with current government.
I see. That was very useful, Mr. Oe. Actually, my sister is a prosecutor at the public prosecutor's office. I could pass on what you just said to her. How about it? Won't you give us a letter of introduction?
Is that a threat? Who are you two?
The letter of introduction, please.
Don't get cocky, brats. I'll never give you one.
Looks like you have one, though. Well, guess it's time to use brute force.
Guys!
I love... Part of the reason why I love this palace is because of... You can just see how farly... I'm struggling with words. Is how deeply ingrained everything with this is. Because right here we're seeing that, you know, one of the first things that we saw in the entire game, that was caused by this guy. We'll see in a moment another thing with it. Let's Makara onto Haru herself. We're aiming for a crit. Gonna really boost his attack up. Which is, of course, something that we don't want to see happen. Throw out another Dine. Throw out a... I don't think we have a debuffer, unfortunately. Oh, well, luckily, Hanuman has the one thing that we would want to debuff. Let's then start throwing out some triple downs. Yeah, like 140, maybe?
Not bad, Mona.
Nice crit there by Morgana. Always good to get crits. So, first time I played through, I was not a fan of Miracle Punch, all that stuff. And... Sir, do you mind? We are trying to kill you. Wasn't the biggest fan of it. Okay, our attack's up. Always good to see. Maybe I should probably get a revolution going. What do we got? Yeah, let's Tempest Slash. About, what? 190 probably? Boofadine. Nerd. What a nerd. Let's keep on going at him. And... let's see, what do we got? Let's see if we can dizzy him. Nope. Triple down again. See if we can get the crit. Not quite. And he takes a little while in order to get himself going. We've seen this Showtime plenty of times. So we can just skip it and we can go in. And let's throw out... let's throw out power. And Makoto will be able to finish things off with this very cool crit right here. The nice jump-in crit. Gives us a little bit of experience. Not much, but it's something still.
All right, we got a letter of introduction.
Please keep the truth of that subway accident a secret.
Fine.
In any case, it turns out Principal Kobayakawa was connected to Shido after all. No wonder he was so adamant about me digging up information on the Phantom Thieves.
Still, I can't believe Shido just killed him so nonchalantly.
The entire nation is underwater in his palace. He must feel nothing toward one measly educator.
In any case, even though that politician was cognitive, he turned into a monster. Up until Kanashiro's palace, cognitive beings were nothing more than weak presences.
No, that Oe fellow just now wasn't a cognition.
But he had the memories and appearance of an actual person.
He was probably a shadow fused with a cognition. It's like making the shadow wear human skin. I've never seen anything like that before. Such power is normally impossible.
Wasn't Shido the one who destroyed the research done by Oracle's mother on cognition?
Oh, do you think that when he did, he took the results for his own purposes?
Shido. For all we know, Shido could have some hidden trick that allows him to tamper with his own palace. We need to be especially careful from here on out.
Yes, of course. I will continue accepting them, even after I am inaugurated as Prime Minister.
As expected from you, Mr. Shido. You are truly a reliable man.
And in return, I only ask for your continued support. Standing up to the world does require money.
Of course. I'll make sure to prepare compensation as thanks for your help in cleaning up. The incident with that accident in spring was very beneficial. This is all thanks to you, sir.
If the study of cognitive science progresses, I believe it's possible to increase the target range.
I bid you good luck with that endeavor. I hope you will continue to assist us.
Hey!
I love being able to see those, maybe vignettes not the correct word for it, but just the little snippets into what is going on in Shido's real world. How everyone's involved on this. And it's not just him believing that people are involved. No, this is a real thing going on right now. Well, real in the game sense, not real as in real life. That would be very problematic if it was happening in real life. Is that a safe room? It's a very large safe room.
This place looks safe.
The mid-starboard hallway. And that alarm is just from the initial one for doing that reading. Let's hop on in.
Do you need something?
I always long to be imprisoned. Imprison me, mommy. Ugh. Oh, that was a mistake to say.
Pursue rehabilitation.
Let's see what we can get. Emperor's Amulet, what can you get us toward? Everything that is whatever Frost, aside from Jack Frost, they don't really have any lore to them. It's just Atlas being Atlas. Maybe Titania. Yeah. Let's go with Titania.
Skills to inherit.
And let's go with... I guess skillful combos are our best bet. Those two... Oh, can we actually get all of them? Aw, that's nice. That's some really good type coverage on Titania. I don't know if it's Titania or Titania. I always like saying it Titania. I don't know. I pronounce things weirdly. Titania is the queen of the fairies in Shakespeare's Midsummer Night's Dreams. Never actually read it, but, you know, it's fairly popular. She is the wife to Oberon, the king of fairies, so she is, therefore, the queen of fairies. We've mentioned Midsummer Night's Dream in the past with someone. Don't remember who, but someone. Generate one, and she's a very proud character, which is a little bit rare for the time for being a female character. And there we go, we got a lot of type coverage there. Only thing we're missing is... Psy. Yeah, Psydine's the only thing that we don't got on there. So I'm very happy with that. Starting to get... Oh, Cerberus? That is what that one is.
Powerful persona. Always strive for more.
What do we got? Freydine? Zyodine? Oh, Hanuman has a new weapon for Ryuji.
Stronger than normal.
That's a really good weapon, too.
We're gonna strangle him real tight.
Ooh, that's really good.
This is its powered up form. This weapon is...
I'm
perhaps this is a
going to risk it. Okay. Whew. So, I think that might be the best weapon that Ryuji can get. It's entirely possible. Let's feed Michiguchi to Titania and hope that we get Cyodine. If we do, that would be so good. That would be utterly fantastic. And extra level up. And ailment boost. Not very useful for us. And Pale Rider does have Cyodine as well.
It seems you are making good...
Is this the power?
Do I want to risk it? Sure, why not? I can just buy another Pale Rider. And I'm guessing this is going to be a failed Gallows, because I can't skip right now. Oh, or not. Potential of the sacrifice took an unexpected form.
Well now, a most
Oh, okay.
unexpected turn of
Yeah, sometimes the gallows can, instead of boosting experience, just boost up stats. Which, arguably could be better, but that's a really good Titania. I'm very happy with this. This is... Honestly, this might be something that I use to the end of the game. I'll just say that now. This is incredibly good. I mean, 50 magic already, it's pretty... you have a cap of 99 on all your stats. I should just mention that. And then all this type coverage, plus a concentrate. Honestly, I'm fine with missing out on a little bit of type coverage just for concentrate. This is really good. Maybe it could afford a bit of a better ability. But, oh well. But... that will... Well, I'm heading back in just to get another Pale Rider, but that will do it for this time. So next time, we continue our exploration, our infiltration, and whatever the other word that I said at the very beginning of this episode was, that was not planned, by the way, for me to do a little bit of a callback to that. But whatever, it works. Next time, we'll be continuing going through Shido's palace. We'll just say that. So until then, see you guys later.